Hi, I've finished another from the Carnegie long list, and it's Dogs of the Deadwood by Anthony McGowan. I had the opportunity to meet Anthony a few years ago when I was still teaching. He came and did an event with the pupils that I was working with, as when he was on the long list before for the Carnegie Medal. So yeah, the book he did then was for the Barrington Stokes series, which was the shorter novels for aimed to sort of encourage reluctant readers. This is a longer book, and Dogs of the Deadland. And there is always a fear when I pick up a book where an animal is the main character, that we are going to go into the world of talking animals where they're having nice little conversations. But this isn't. Don't fear, there's nothing in this one. Here we are in the consciousness of the dogs, and the communication is through barks and snarls and nips. You know, it's that type of thing. There's no sort of nice little conversation between the dogs, which I was so pleased about. The story begins with the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, and 7-year-old Natasha and her parents are forced to leave their home and leave behind her new puppy, a Samoyed that she's named Zoya. She's had to leave this puppy behind. The instructions were families had to get out of the danger area, but they couldn't take the animals with them. So that is the very beginning. And then we switch to follow Misha and Bratton, two pups who are growing up, learning how to live wild. They're in this family unit with their mother. And the opening third of the book is excellent, as the mother is teaching these two pups to survive in the wild. And again, as I said, the communication is all through barks and nips and growls. And, you know, it's the way that she's training her two puppies to survive in this desolate landscape almost that's been blighted by this nuclear disaster. And the way she's looking out for them is just excellent. And then you hear the howls of the wolves. Because Misha and Bratton and their mother, they are not wolves. They're not wolves. I mean, from the picture, I'm assuming that's Misha. So again, he's a Samoyed dog, got Samoyed blood in him. Then you've got as I said, you've got the howl of the wolves, and the author does not shy away from the brutality of the wild. The fights are brutal, and the tension, and you get other dogs coming into the story, and other predators coming into the story, and as a reader, you do not know which dog is going to survive. It's not clear cut that the dog you are following is going to last all the way through the story. You've got no idea what's going to be happening because the tension and the brutality is there. As for Natasha, we glimpse her through the book as she has her own story. And you realise that losing Zoya when she was 7, she has never got over it. This grief that she had at leaving this pup never ever left her. There are all sorts of levels in this book. You've got the human animal bond. You've got the brutality of life in the wild. You've got the hunger that these animals face during the winters. And there are snatches of humour in here as well. And there's hope and there's courage. And the illustrations are gorgeous. Can you see that one? That is a snarling. That dog is called Shepherd, and I'm feeling that's Misha. Shepherd and Misha. What else have you got? Let me some of these illustrations on here. That one. Can you see? I'm just trying to hold you. You've got a bear and wolves. Beautiful descriptions that bring everything to life. 10 and overs, I would expect, but as an adult, you can get so much out of this as well, as it says here. Raw, unflinching, and blisteringly well written. Exciting, brutal, heartbreaking. It carries you along with every howl, every bite, and every moment of joy. I really enjoy this one, really did. So that's Dogs of the Deadlands by Anthony McGowan. Adults will take just as much away from this as a child. So that's another one I've ticked off the Yoto Carnegie long list. So happy reading. Take care.